Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I want to talk about my most disappointing player so far for the 2025 MLB season. So, obviously, 1/2 the season's down. Season start second half of the year for baseball starts back tomorrow. But let's talk about some players that kind of been disappointed. You know. Let's start Anthony Volpe, the Yankees shortstop. Over 2.5 seasons to start his career. You know, he's a big prospect for the Yankees. And over 2.5 seasons to start his career, he's never really gotten his bat going. He owns a career 84 OPS plus, which the league average is 100, so he is 16 points below league average. And a 224 batting average. So he's not hitting. This year, he's hitting like 1-something over his last 30 games. But in the season, his splits are 214, 287, 384. With 10 homers, 10 stolen bases. In the past, he's made it for his shortcomings. Offensive shortcomings, with an elite glove. He won a gold glove. Well, that hasn't been the case in 2025. He won a gold glove as a rookie in 2023. But he struggled at shortstop. He's made 11 errors, the fourth most in baseball. Most among shortstops in the AL. And that's just 2 defensive runs saved at the break compared to 15 in 2023 where he won his gold glove. And he appears to be in his head just, making mental mistakes. There's still plenty of baseball left, but if he can't figure it out, Yankees might have to try and do something at the trade deadline. Maybe with a shortstop, or just do something in the offseason. And Anthony Volpe is disappointing because he was a big prospect. Highly touted prospect, and he's just been bad, Like, he can make up for the shortcomings in 2023 with his glove, but his defense has got worse. Like, he doesn't really throw the ball fast. Has no urgency. Whenever they have double play opportunity, it's not really urgent. Makes key errors in big spots. So Ozzie Albies for the Braves, I would have here. He was a key piece of Braves run from their 6 straight NL East titles from 2018 to 2023. But the best days may be far behind him. Among the 16 qualified second basemen across the league. He ranks 15th in OPS, which is a 606, batting average 220, and a WRC plus 72. And he's yet to rediscover the power that helped him hit 33 homers in 2023, just 7 over the first half. Like, he still has his everyday job at second base, but his future in Atlanta is in doubt with a $7 million club option looming in 2026. So, yeah, it's a lot of people have been talking about how kind of disappointing Ozzie Albies has been to me. Willy Adames, I'm only putting him here because he really had a bad first half. Besides the last 2 weeks, like, he had really, really bad starts this year. Last little bit, he started to come alive. They signed, so obviously gave him that 7-year, $182 million contract. They rescinded that offer to Correa in 2022. They were searching for that franchise shortstop to sign Willy Adames. He hit at least 31 homers in 2 of his last 3 seasons. Only matched 12 dingers over 96 in the first half. He's actually making good contact. A career high 45% hard hit rate, but it hasn't produced the results they're hoping for. But he's got up to a 220 average. He's been starting to hit the ball better. So maybe it's a sign of things to come that he'll be way better in the second half, but you're going to need to see more from that $182 million. He's only hitting like 220 with 12 home runs. So, but he's been starting to play better. So, but that's not going to save him from not being on the disappointing list. But he's been hitting better the last like 2 weeks. So we'll see if that translates in the second half. I hate to put this one in here, but I got to do it, man. Mookie Betts been pretty disappointing. For the first time since 2015, his first full season in the big leagues, he wasn't named an All-Star. His splits 244, 315, 381 over the first half, and 696 OPS. I'm not used to seeing a 6 in a Mookie Betts' OPS. Well short of his career 885 OPS. In fact, he never posted an OPS south of 803 in his 12-year career. This is his worst season. I want to hear it because he's playing shortstop. He was still hitting at shortstop last year. It's not because he's playing shortstop. I don't want to hear that. Like, his defense has actually been good. Like, it's not because he's playing shortstop. Like, he was hitting last year. He's just not hitting this year so far in the first half. Second half, I don't know, man. I feel like he's just too good to be playing the way he is right now. Like, I have a feeling he's going to have a good second half. I don't know what's going on. Like, his BIP or what the fuck that stat is for the nerds, it's into the career low 247. So there might be a bit of bad luck involved, but the average exit velocity is down in the 20th percentile. Hard hit rate 35%, ranks in the bottom fifth of qualified hitters. Like, and Mookie says this in late June. Like, if I knew like what was wrong, I promise you I wouldn't keep doing it. So I don't know what's wrong. Like, I don't think he's washed. I mean, it's really first half of the season. Maybe he'll wake up in the second half. I don't know. Royce Lewis for the Twins, man. He struggled with his health again in 2025, missing some time due to hamstring issues, but his production on the field, it's been far short of what the Twins have come to expect. You know, in 42 games is only 216 batting average. Another splits 281, 302 with just 8 extra base hits, 6 doubles, 2 homers. And his 1.3 home run percentage is a far cry from the 5.5 home run percentage he posted the first 3 seasons of his career. I'm sure he struggled with health, but he'd actually been hitting. This season when he's been out there, he just hasn't been hitting. They entered the season featuring one of the most exciting offenses with, you know, Lewis, Correa, Buxton. While Buxton has held up his end of the bargain, Correa and Royce Lewis have not. So, and Buxton's actually been healthy, and he's having a really good season. Zach Gallen, from the Diamondbacks, unless he drastically turns things around in the second half, Gallen pitching on the final year of his deal probably won't land the free agent contract he was hoping for this offseason. He's been good his first few seasons, and this year it's just been a nightmare. And then in a league high 20 starts, he's registered a 5.4 ERA and a 1.374 WHIP. His strikeouts are significantly down this year. 8.6 Ks per 9 compared to 9.5 Ks per 9. His walks are way up. 3.5 walks per 9 compared to 2.0 walks per 9 in 2023 when he finished third in the Cy Young vote. It's not like his command is terrible, it's just he's getting hit. Like, he's giving up homers, more walks than he ever has. And with the Diamondbacks falling behind in the playoff race, he's a candidate to get down at the deadline. Perhaps a change in scenery can help him find his form. I don't know if the D-backs can hang in there. Maybe they'll keep him, but they could trade him. I really think they can. Some other players I want to mention is Anthony Santander. I would say he's got to be up there for sure. A 132 OPS plus to a 61 OPS plus in the first year of his new contract with the Toronto Blue Jays. Had a really great year last year, and I believe he got injured, but even then he wasn't performing well. When he comes back from injury, maybe he can make this Blue Jays team a whole lot scarier. You know, slow starter, then he goes on the IL, but gotta be disappointing so far in the first half. Dylan Cease, another disappointment, at least to me as well. He has a 4.88 ERA. I really don't care about pitching record. He has near a 5 ERA. Aaron Nola as well, I believe, before he got hurt. But he had an ERA of 6.16. So he's got to be up there. 2 pitchers I would put. Luis Robert. Maybe it's just because he's with the White Sox and have a change of scenery. Maybe. Like, he's hitting like 185 this year. what's he hitting? Like, yeah, he's hitting like, well, he's up to 190 now. But I mean, even last year, like throughout his career, like 2020, he was not really great, but 2021, 2022, 2023, he was good. And then 2024, while yeah, he only hit 224, he was better. He was still getting a lot of extra base hits this year. Like, is anybody gonna trade for him? Like, is the team gonna be like interested in 185 here? Like, can they get a change of scenery? Maybe. I mean, Andrew Vaughn. Maybe. I mean, he went from the White Sox to the Brewers, and all of a sudden he can hit. So I don't know. Alexander Bogaerts and what? I mean, I would consider Fernando Tatis as well. He does seem to appear getting back into it based on the last few games. But after his great start, he had a really big drop-off. So I would consider Tatis a little bit of a disappointment. Maybe an honorable mention. At least to me. Michael Harris. Jesus Christ. Michael Harris, the second, also for the Atlanta Braves. Also has to be considered a kind of a disappointment so far this season as well. I mean, he's been horrendous. I mean, 210 batting average. I mean, the guy's been horrendous. I don't like what's his OPS? Like, his OPS is OPS plus is a 53. He has a 551 OPS. I mean, his first 3 seasons were pretty solid. Like, last year, he didn't hit the best. He had a solid 264 average, I think. But he was also getting on base. This year, he's not hitting. He's not getting on base. So, Michael Harris has to be mentioned as well. Carlos Correa, Marcus Semien are 2 guys I would mention. Those are definitely some names. So, Michael Conforto, because I mean, he's making $17 million. Like, I didn't expect him to light the world on fire, but I did not expect him to be a trash ass hitter. I could just say the Guardians' whole team. Besides Jose Ramirez, I would say Luis Rengifo for the Angels. Remember they declined a trade that would have seen Andy Pages there? And Luis Rengifo, he's not good. Christian Walker hasn't been good. But yeah, those are some of my most disappointing players. And a few little honorable mentions there, but yeah, that's really all I got to say for this video. So yeah, till next time out. Peace.